sa pagpapatuloy ng usapin sa mga aksyon at programa ng NAPC at ng mga departamento at sangay ng pamahalaan laban sa kahirapan, alamin po natin ang mga hakbang na ginagawa ng NAPC para matulungang maiahon sa kahirapan ang mga kababayan natin sa Northern Mindanao. Tututukan natin ang convergence o yung pagsasama-sama ng mga programa at stakeholders sa patuloy na pagpapaunlad ng mga komunidad at pamayanan. Dito pa rin po yan sa National Anti-Poverty Commission Aksyon Laban sa Kahirapan. At sa punto pong ito, makakakwentuhan po natin ngayon dito sa ating programa sila Women's Sectoral Council Member Cecilia Cabusas at Victims of Disasters and Calamities Sectoral Council Member Teresita Gante mula sa Regional Basic Sector Coordinating Council o RBSCC ng Region 10 o Northern Mindanao ng National Anti-Poverty Commission upang talakayin kung paano nakikipag-ugnayan ang mga miyembro ng RBSCC Northern Mindanao sa mga lokal na pamahalaan at alamin ang mga priority agenda ng kanilang tinututukan. Magandang umaga po sa inyo. Welcome sa Rise and Shine Pilipinas.
Good morning, Sir Rob.
Thank you for having us.
Alright. Ma'am, nagtayo po ng mga Regional Basic Sector Coordinating Councils, ang NAPC. Ano po ba yung layunin at ginagawa ng inyong konseho?
Ang RBSCC ng Region 10 ay binubuo ng 13 sectors, council members na nagre-represent ng kanilang area of coverage sa Northern Mindanao. So, as a sector, we meet quarterly and then we discuss the priority agenda of our council in terms of in the cross-sectoral level. So we agree to tackle these issues and then we rotate our meetings to the areas of assignment of our council members where they are raised in order to address them at the area where the issue or concern stems from. And then we invite partner agencies so that issues on poverty reduction are addressed specifically down to the level where it needs to be addressed, especially those urgent concerns. And then we also do bilateral and interagency meetings involving the specific agencies that are known to address these poverty issues. And then at the end of the quarter meeting, we cap it with the crafting of resolutions that we submit to the Secretariat, all signed by the council members. We submit to the Secretariat so that it is going to be the basis for a policy or an aid in the legislation so that the poverty incidence in the Philippines is readily addressed in the proper perspective.
Alright. Ma'am Teresita, sa Northern Mindanao region, ano po yung mga priority agenda na tinututukan ng RBSCC?
Ang RBSCC ng Region 10, we focused on the housing and shelter of the urban poor and the marginalized sector. And second, also, we focus on the food sovereignty. So we coordinate with the Department of Agriculture and other national government agencies. We also advocate for the health issue.
Health issue ng mga taga Northern Mindanao.
Yes. And another also, we also focus on the education. So that these are the important dimensions that we can resolve or reduce the issue of poverty in Northern Mindanao.
Okay po, ma'am. Well, importante dahil usually ang publiko lumalapit muna sa lokal na pamahalaan bago makarating sa inyo. So napaka-importante po ng ugnayan ng NAPC patungo sa lokal na pamahalaan. Kamusta po ang pakipag-ugnayan nyo sa mga LGU sa Northern Mindanao?
Ang mga LGUs, the PLGUs and the local government units are our partners likewise. So every time we conduct our regular quarterly meetings, we make sure that we do a courtesy visit to the mayor and the governor, so that the council members who are based in the area where we hold the quarterly meetings are further kept abreast and involved in the local poverty reduction efforts of the area where they are based. And then we also ensure that we are also in touch and connected and collaborated with the certain government agencies that are based there, so that the relationship between the council members in the area and the people who are involved in that specific concern of the area are addressed down to the level of the council, so that we are able to also ensure the assistance that the council members should receive from all of us, the council members, and the local governments, as well as the government agencies.
Well, kung may maayos na ugnayan, of course, ang mithiin natin maging efficient yung pagbibigay natin ng serbisyo o tulong sa ating mga kababayan. How about implementation po, ma'am?
Actually, NAPC is monitoring and evaluation of the government projects. So that's why it is very important for the council member to represent in the different local bodies of the LGUs, from the province down to the municipalities if there are council members, so that we can, that's the platform or the space for us to engage, to participate in the program of the government and in the implementation. So we are partners of the LGUs.
Okay. Kamusta po ang poverty incidence sa Northern Mindanao? Ano po yung pinaka-challenging dito?
Base po sa mga datos, ang Northern Mindanao has a poverty incidence of 25.3%. The highest of which is in Lanao del Norte, which is 33.4%. The lowest is Camiguin, a poverty incidence of 14.5%. So, because of this, we deem it proper and fit that we address these issues through the convergence of efforts with the local government, the PLGUs, and then we always advocate for the more livelihood programs, so that ang root ng kahirapan ay ma-address. Kasi nga po, kung ang tao ay gutom, kumakalamang tiyan, hindi mo talaga sila makakausap.
So kabuhayan talaga ang susi.
Pangkabuhayan, kailangan talaga, at saka yung food security.
Food security.
Opo.
How about yung education na banggit ni ma'am kanina? No? Of course, kung gusto natin silang hilain sa poverty na long-term solution, o yung long-term solution, education para sa mga susunod na generation.
Yeah, so that they can have a good employment, because if you don't have the good education, so how can you be employed and earn, so that you can participate in the economic activity also in your locality. So pinaka basic din yung education sa reduction ng poverty, dahil walang mangyayari, di ba? Pag kung walang education, how can you? Yes, tulong, palagi na lang tulong. So, walang mangyayari sa buhay ng tao, at lalo na sa mga outskirt or hinterland barangays. So, kaya, di ba, ang gobyerno natin merong mga programa ng yung scholarship, mga local at saka sa national, para matugunan yung education as a way of eradicating, if not minimizing, the problem of poverty.
Okay, pag-usapan po natin itong information dissemination. may mga kababayan po tayo na yung impormasyon na may tulong pala na nagmumula sa national government sa pamamagitan ng NAPC, may tulong na pwede silang makuha. So ang problema, medyo malalayong baryo po sila nakatira na minsan malayo talaga sa kabihasnan. Paano po natin sila na-inform about the programs ng NAPC for them?
Kaya ang NAPC, yung we engage, kaya ang NAPC is two phases yung NAPC. Yung mga NGOs or non-government organizations, people organization, dahil hindi maaabot yan sa mga gobyerno, sa government agencies dahil yung manpower problem. So kami yung nagtutulay, nagtutulay sa gobyerno para maipaabot sa mga tao sa mga hinterland barangays na mayroong programa ang gobyerno na pwede natin ma-avail dahil yun naman talaga ang ng gobyerno na yung serbisyo nila ay maabot, accessible to the community.
Okay. Bilang panghuli po, Ma'am Cecilia, may Philippine Poverty Reduction Summit 2025 na inorganisa ang NAPC. So ano pong aasahan dito ng mga batayang sektor?
Nais po namin na malaman kung ano ang mga gains at best practices at saka mga gaps ng mga projects na naimplementa ng gobyerno sa mga lugar na lalo na yung mga hindi talaga regular na naaabot ng serbisyo ng gobyerno para paigtingin ito at bigyan ng pansin upang malaman namin kung saan kami dapat pumasok at paano namin siya aksyonan so that the poverty incidence in the Philippines will be reduced as desired and with the help of the agencies. We have to partner with the local governmance, the NGOs, the government agencies that are based in the places or areas where the poor are located.
Well, dalangin po namin na maging matagumpay yung mga programang hinihanda ng NAPC para sa ating mga kababayan, para sa pag-unlad na rin ng Northern Mindanao. Well, mga kababayan, nakapanayan po natin si Ma'am Teresita at Ma'am Cecilia mula sa NAPC. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng impormasyon na ibinahagi niyo po sa amin.
Pwede pong acknowledge ng mga tulong na binigay ng Department of Agriculture through the Regional Director, Apollo Pacamalan, who is very gung-ho about really addressing the issues of the poor, lalo na sa mga farmers and IPs. And also, binigyan po niya kami ng space, sa kanyang department para magkaroon ng face yung NAPC sa outside of Manila because NAPC is based in Manila. We, the council members and the regional coordinators are in the different regions. So and we also would like to acknowledge the efforts of DOLE through Attorney Geoff Suya of the DOLE Region 10, the DTI who is going to give us capability trainings. DOLE will give us livelihood grants and programs that will address the women issues. So,
alright. So nagtutulungan NAPC, DTI, DOLE, at Department of Agriculture.
And other government agencies.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo, Ma'am Teresita at Ma'am Cecilia. At yung po muna, ang ating napag-usapan mga ka-RSP, hinihikayat namin kayong muling tumutok sa ating programa sa susunod na linggo para sabay-sabay po tayong umaksyon laban sa kahirapan.